everyone, my name is Noelia and welcome to my YouTube channel. Have you ever prayed for something, like really prayed for it, and you're wondering if it's ever gonna come? You're wondering if tomorrow could be the someday that you've been praying for, but you wake up and you realize that things are the same. And although you've been praying for this specific miracle or beautiful part in your life to finally happen, it just hasn't happened yet, no matter how much you put your faith in and how much you pray and ask God. I want to remind you that everything that you are praying for is possible because God is a man of his. God is able to do so many things for you, things that you can't possibly even imagine, because they go beyond your farthest imagination. However, it's not so much about prayer. That's part of it for sure, but it is also about the process of how you are going to get there, whether it takes weeks, months, or years. God has already blessed you to say yes, he is going to give you what you are praying for, but he never told you how long that process is going to be. The beautiful thing about God is that he's going to be with you throughout every single step, and he is not going to let you be there by yourself. It might take certain obstacles and realizations to get to where you want, to get to what you like and what you need and what you've been praying for. But that doesn't mean that it's gonna be easy. It can be super hard actually. Everything that you are experiencing and going through is going to get you ready for what you've been asking for. Right now, I really feel like I am in the middle of all of it. I feel like I'm in the middle of praying and potentially getting there, and at times I do feel like crying. I feel like asking God, why haven't I gotten there yet? Why isn't this happening for me? And last night was a night that I was asking myself that same question, and God was telling me it's about patience. It's about patience, and that is something that I'm really working on. It's something that I know that I need to work on, and it's probably what he's teaching me so that he can prepare me for what I've been asking for. I was having this conversation with one of my friends, and we were talking about how God is so powerful that he is able to give you 100%, if not more, because it will most likely go beyond your wildest dream. He can expand that and extend it, and he can make you realize that what you were asking was actually minuscule to what grand gestures he's able to give you. But the only way to actually get there is to trust him. God is not going to give you just 30 or 40%. He's gonna give you 100, 110, 120, 200%. He can do that and much more. So what does that mean? That can mean if you are in a job right now that doesn't make you feel welcomed or valued, and you've prayed for this job, you prayed for that position, but while in the job you're noticing that it's not really for you because it's a toxic work environment. Maybe the job description wasn't what you fully imagined. You know, they sold you something during the interview, but it was nothing like that. It is nothing like that. That's when it's up to you to decide to find a new job, to find something different, to find something new. That next position that you will go to next might be the 50 to 60%, but there's a chance that it might not even be that 100%, because he still wants you to learn something from that next job so that you can get to where he knows that you can be. The blessings can also be what God removes from your life. You can't receive Mr. Right without receiving Mr. Wrong. And if I were to take this as far as emotions, I was thinking about this the other day. One of my friends was telling me that they were feeling sad. What really changed the whole energy is that I was able to tell them, you know what it feels like to be sad. You also know what it feels like to be joyous. But the only way for you to know what it feels like to be happy is to know how it feels when you're sad. And so when you are feeling upbeat again, you're gonna embrace it even more. You're gonna be able to have so much gratitude for when you are feeling upbeat. And the same thing goes for what you've been praying for. You know what it's like to be in the lows. You know what it feels like to be in the middles and the struggles that you have to face even throughout the whole journey. That when you reach that 100%, you're gonna feel so much gratitude because you know what it felt like to be down. I want to remind all of you guys that I believe in you and I believe in the process for you. God is gonna be with you throughout the way. He's not gonna let you go. You're not doing this by yourself. And it's about continuing to have faith, continuing to pursue what it is that you want, but you too have to make the proper steps to get there. You can't just pray for it and think that it's gonna happen. You actually have to set out the actions for it. And what you've been asking for, he's already gonna grant that for you. But he never said the process was gonna be easy, so please guys, just don't give up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe. What things you feel like you're in the middle of. And God's gonna get you there. Bye.